Hello, hello. Hey, Charles. Thanks for the lurk and the put on the hat. Lost the hat again. Hold on. And Tech, thank you for the 40 months of subbing. Look at the hat blink over there. I like how the bottom of the hat blinks as well. You know? No, that's just signal related. We've been over that. Hope everybody's having an excellent day so far. Hi, Silverdown. We are continuing... That's not the right button. We are continuing our mini-series in Spyro. Sorry, I'm trying to shift gears and it's just not working. And I'm a little on the cold side because I was just outside for the last hour and a half for some, I guess we'll call it work-related things. Look, we're at 46%. I feel like that's good progress. Just some quick updates, and I have an ethical question that I feel needs to be asked. It's not a very important one, but I need an opinion. So, Disney still has not reported back on my Magic Band, so I'm beginning to doubt. I have my doubts that the Magic Band's going to show up, but it might. It still might. I have faith. I'm going to keep the faith a little bit longer. I'm not going to order a replacement one or anything like that just yet, so there's that. But here's my little bit of an ethical question, and I think it's maybe a little silly, but at the same time, maybe not all that silly. So you can buy Magic Bands on eBay, and there's a risk to doing that. Because if they've activated the Magic Band, you won't be able to use it. But for the most part, I'm assuming if, the box is in the photo, that it's probably, pretty safe to trust that that they haven't activated it. But one of the Magic Bands I saw today was what they would call a cast member exclusive, meaning you had to be a cast member to buy it. And sure enough, some cast members have taken these bands. And I should add that there are Club 33 exclusive Magic Bands, and there are, VIP exclusive, annual pass holder exclusive, all these things that are theoretically harder to get that you can absolutely get without, having those things if you go and buy them that way. And while I was looking today, I saw a cast member exclusive Magic Band. And I gotta admit, I think it looks pretty cool. My one qualm with it is that it says cast member on the side. And I'm not a cast member, and I've never been a cast member to date. So, is there an ethical dilemma with buying one of those and wearing it in the park? That is my question. Because another cast member might see it and be like, oh, you're a cast member. I'm going to treat you, differently. Which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But I want opinions. I want to know what people think. Or should cast member exclusives be left to cast members? That is the question. I think that world has everything. So let's go to the next one and see if there was a world there we missed. Da-da-dum. How's everybody else's day, too, by the way? Not just my ethical dilemma question, but... Cold and rainy. So we were supposed to get rain and or snow today, and I don't think we got any. So, I don't think there would be any problem with me wearing one in the park, and they are absolutely allowed to buy these things, and they're absolutely allowed to resell them. This is not, just so we're clear, it's a cast member exclusive, meaning they will only sell them to cast members. However, they aren't there's nothing stopping a cast member from buying one and giving it to somebody that's not a cast member. And they're not like a employee ID. Let's say it that way. Or anything like, it's not something the company's giving exclusively to them. It's not something that they shouldn't be reselling. This is something they had to buy at a gift shop, kind of thing. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a slightly weird concept. I will say that. Dry Canyon, Clifftown, Dr. Shemp. Dry Canyon's right there. Clifftown, we've been there. Just trying to find the places we have not found. We've talked to him. Get in and just say you met a cast member at a camp in Canada, they wouldn't know them. I mean, there is that. I don't know. It feels like one of those things where and I can imagine somebody treating me negatively because of it too. Like, oh, you're wearing a cast member pin, but you're not a cast member. I feel like I'm supposed to shoot something, but I don't know what it is I should shoot. Oh, interesting. So those things can break those chests, even when I can't? Is that the takeaway there? Does seem to be the takeaway. Hey, Blake. Welcome on in. Trying to think if I have any stories from the day to tell. It was a pretty run-of-the-mill day. I didn't do any Bluetooth stuff. That's on hold until I get a replacement Magic Band. I didn't do any X-coding. Mostly because I just didn't have time for it. I should have some time for it tomorrow, hopefully. I feel like I can't make that jump, but I also feel like I don't need to. I heard something that I was not expecting earlier today. Not that it's that big of a deal, but Nintendo and Lego or somebody announced today that there is a Pokemon Lego set coming out next year. And the only reason that caught my attention is because I thought Mega Bloks held all of the rights for Pokemon when it came to making brick-like objects. which is why I've never owned one up until now, because I don't buy non-Lego Lego. But it got me thinking that maybe Mega Bloks lost that thing, that right. Do. Night Flight. That looks new. It's probably a flying level. So that'll probably be a Lego set that I'll have to consume at some point in the future. How much is the Magic Band on eBay? Believe it or not, less than a new Magic Band on the regular Disney store. I was finding them for $42 was the cheapest I could find it, which is pretty cheap for a Magic Band Plus. There are $35 ones that don't have any frills or anything like that, but whatever Magic Band I'm going to buy is going to be a replacement for my park one, assuming it doesn't get found. So I want it to be something I'd enjoy wearing and that I'd like and all that. And there was one other really cool one that I liked, but that one is selling for like $300 on eBay. And I like Magic Bands, but I don't like them for $300. It's a piece of plastic with a microprocessor in it, and not a very powerful one at that. So I'm not overly thrilled with the idea of a $300 Magic Band. But it was, exclusive and limited and all of those things. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Lights? I didn't know what else I needed to collect. But I knew I missed a chest, but what are lights? Where do I go to get them? Oh, I missed it again. Are the lighthouses the lights? Yes. Huh. Okay, new plan. Anything else cool happen on this? It's a Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday? I'm not so far off that I don't know what day of the week it is. Ended up on some alternative route. Okay. Where I thought there might be something, there wasn't. And then I'm going to miss that one too. Do. Oh, I gotta find a functional path. That's not it. Just crash. Ugh. Still missed it. There's something about that one that I just can't seem to the angle right. I really don't know how I'm supposed to get all of these in one round. Is the lighthouses... Like, do I have to get the lighthouses on the way? Is that, like, the problem in this whole thing? Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Okay, that was good. So far, so good. Feel like I should be getting the lighthouses as I do this. And we'll circle back. Oh! No! One tiny mistake is going to cost me. Okay, so 1, 2... Oh, maybe it is just do them all in order. Yeah, it's just do them all in order. I'm making it way harder than it needs to be. Just gotta be flawless about it. I don't know why I'm doing this level, though. Like, it's not essential. I'm addicted, though. That's the problem. I like these levels. What games are everybody else playing tonight? I did have a question about a video game as well, just to see if anybody is looking to get it, kind of thing. And I think I've already forgotten the name of it. It is a game that's on Kickstarter right now, which generally I don't like games that are on Kickstarter. This is created by one of the designers of Ultima Online, but it's not Richard Garriott. Richard Garriott had a Kickstarter game recently too, where he basically sold everything in the game and then some. Open world, sandbox, player economy. I don't know, it still felt a little bit like a money grab when I was looking at it online. Gosh. It's the closest yet, but still way too little time. I feel like I gotta find a way to shave time just a smidge. thought that might be it, but... Do. Should just crash now. Let's do it. One more time. Just one more try. Silverdown, if you're still listening, did you make any decisions regarding whether or not you're going to go for ham? Yeah, I feel like I could possibly get a few of these lighthouses along the way here. I'm gonna quit. Find another level. I can imagine 100%ing this game would take some time. There's a lot of hide and seek. Let's see, what else could we talk about today? The Steam spring sale's still going on. Always interested in knowing if anybody bought anything. Particularly games I don't own.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Well, thank you.
I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Sometimes I make these guys way harder than they need to be. That was the dragon we were missing, so that's nice. No games on your radar that you're looking to buy, so I'm not that interested in the Steam sale. That makes sense. It's probably a better approach than going to the Steam sale and buying games for the fun of it. I feel like the whole industry's on hold right now. Really? We are literally one gem away? Yes, we are. Which probably means we didn't miss a level, which is kind of a bummer. Where's my one gem? Maybe there's something to shoot. There's got to be like one bad guy that we haven't killed yet or something. Was that it? Nope, that was just life. Where are you, my final gem? Shouldn't get hung up on this, but... Click the left stick to have sparks point. Really? Well, that's good to know. He's still pointing that away. Ooh, what's down here? Oh, you are right. I like it. Thank you, Tech. That is going to make this game a lot easier. And we also found a level we didn't know we had. Man, I could have been doing this the whole time. I missed a gem. I didn't miss a gem. I got them all now. I'm not trying to 100% though, Ninja. Ninja, are there any games on your radar coming down the pike? Or are you buying anything on the Steam spring sale? I was just trying to figure out if there's any like game that I'm just not seeing in the near future. Or if there's just currently an overall game drought. Why is this so hard? There we go. Searching the sale right now to see if there's anything I want. I think this will be my first sale in a while. You don't buy anything? I mean, it's not like I don't have plenty of games in my library that I've never played already, but I still would like more. What I really want is like a new Minecraft game, a game that I will play for like 10 years.
Yeah, like me, before charging those large enemies.
For your Steam Deck, that makes a little bit. Steam Deck changes the game a little bit. I mean, I've basically have played 3 games. I've played a few more, but really only 3 games on my Steam Deck so far. And there are probably a few others that if I hadn't played them on PC first, I probably would have looked at. But by far and away, the game that has the most playtime is Vampire Survivors, because that's a perfect game for the Steam Deck. So if you haven't done Vampire Survivors yet, like that one's in my mind a no-brainer on the deck.
Spyro.
Um,
Orcs up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
okay. I feel like that was supposed to be a hint or something. Am I supposed to get those gems? Or is this like a trap to get me to accidentally jump off a cliff? Oh, that works. It is a trap, but not the way I thought. There we go. And then the third game, well, let's see. So, Vampire Survivors, I played a lot of that. I played a lot of Balatro on my Steam Deck. Oh no, that's been my Switch. Never mind. I played a lot of Balatro on my Switch, but I would assume it's just as good on the Steam Deck. Hey, Dark Reaper. It's going okay. How about you? Any luck in the job hunt? I'm just trying to think what other games. Oh, and then I was playing one of the Star Wars games. I forget which one offhand. Forgotten something, maybe. I'm not a huge Star Wars game player, but it played pretty well. Maybe Fallen Empires, is that a game? But I feel like, and this is kind of a weird thing to say because I just use the actual handhelds, I feel like the Steam Deck is best suited as an emulation device for all the Nintendo systems, which is really weird. It's like Nintendo made games better for handheld and everybody else made them for console/TVs. I don't know why that feels that way to me, but it does.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
You found a guy and he's traveled throughout the world. That's fun. He said it's definitely getting easier getting jobs in Europe. Balatro, I mean, I would guess as the population ages that's probably going to be a true statement everywhere. But assuming Europe's population is aging the same way our country's is. We have one more dino to get here, and then we'll have 50. That's surprising. So then we can go open up another world. Maybe Scrooge was right, we need a smaller population. I mean, I'm going to say that there are pros and cons to everything. And the one thing that I will say is that whenever a challenge arises, I believe that humanity will find a way to meet it. Maybe not the most optimal way, but I believe they will find a way to meet it. So like, if food becomes a problem, like making enough food these days, I feel like we just invent multi-tier farming, or you know, find ways to increase productivity, which we have done with fertilizers and pesticides and other farming techniques that have been added over the last 100 years. But, you know, and I think that's true of all technologies, right? But I also think that as you get a more civilized society, that there are ways to keep the population from going out of control too. But
some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
yeah, ready for what? All dragons found. Okay, that's not true. Not all of them have been found. Okay, I think we're good with this level, so if we see the exit, there are still more gems to get, but we're not trying to 100% here. You've reached a watch streak. Nice. You see a gem, save a gem. Probably good advice. That way you can use this right button. Hey, there's the return home button. I'll go there as soon as I get this room. Wrong button. Oh, there's a lot of lives up there. Eh. What's on docket for Ninja Weasel tonight? In just 10 minutes. Because I started late tonight. Again. I was thinking I should change my start time to 6:30 because I just cannot start on time lately. I blame my children and my job and my family and my children. There's a gem over there. And over there. But then I gotta work my way back. Another day. Kingdom Hearts 2. Just about out of the tutorial area. Nice. Kingdom Hearts 1, we started playing on stream, and we never beat it. And I was enjoying it. Maybe I go back to that game at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to copy what Ninja Weasel does just 2 weeks later. Sounds like a reasonable plan. Because weren't you playing Spyro like last week? So I'm just copying your content. You were probably playing Spyro 2, and then I went and played Spyro 1. And this would be the same thing. You would play Kingdom Hearts 2, and I would go back and I would play Kingdom Hearts 1. Try to finish it. Wait, was that the balloon? Yep. Okay, we want to go to the Dream Weavers. Excuse me. Make me play something that isn't on Switch? Well, that might be difficult. I'm still waiting for Cheese Nips Rescue 3. I need a Dots Homestyle pretzel. The Pride of Dakota, North Dakota original, tasty and delicious. Not sponsored, we just like them that much. Ooh. Does that pay well, Dark Reaper? I know when there tends to be shortages, things tend to pay better. That's a good plan, Ninja. I haven't heard anything about CNR 4 yet. I don't think there's going to be a 4. Wait, have we been here? Oh, we haven't. It unlocked, apparently. Left or right? There's a door over there. There's a dragon over there. What just happened? Why? Didn't I just beat that guy by running into him like a little moment ago? Ads. Ugh. I wonder why the reigniting screen is slow. Is that not the same type of bad guy? Just run into this level. Leg. I started really late tonight. 40 minutes. Wouldn't have saved me. Saved me from what? Being late? I am not off to a good start in this level. Does this guy just not die? Not a fan. Oh, this is true. I'd still be late.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
That's what I did. I flamed them, but it didn't seem to have any impact. It hides them, I guess, but... I haven't figured out how to deal with them yet, so not going to.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome. Okay, so you can just ram into those turtles. Maybe that's what the jokers are doing. Maybe they are changing the state of the other animals. Is that what's going on? There's the return home. Ah, big armored turtle, little armored turtle. I'd say so far this level's going okay. I should find the balloon guy, figure out what I need next.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Nork.
That's me, all right.
Time's an illusion. Have a good stream, Ninja. Probably see you a little bit later. Okay, there's still 2 more dragons somewhere in here. We're gonna come back if we need them. Just want to keep the game moving forward. 1330 considered good to me. I mean, 1330 in our money, if my brain is right, is like $20 some an hour for a bus driver. That seems pretty reasonable. Depending on how bad the people are in your town. Now, is that a super high paying job? No. But I would call it a stepping stone. So yeah, that's not much higher than your minimum wage, which isn't great. But I don't feel like people get into being bus drivers to be lifelong bus drivers. I could be wrong. The exchange rate has dropped. Well, that's good to know. I think if it were me, I'd still take that job over fast food. In fact, I'd probably even take it over the hardware store job, not just because of money, but because it wouldn't be physical labor. I mean, I would imagine the worst part about being a bus driver would be dealing with people who try to skip their fare and getting in an accident if that were to happen. But you might get to meet some cool people and then eventually maybe get a better job along the way. Is that what's going on? This level has jokers too, maybe? Something way up there, maybe.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
Sounds smart. Didn't feel smart, though. Have full-time roles at the docks. If not, then who knows? I don't know enough. I know European education's a little bit different. Do you have any upper level education? Like a degree in computer science or a degree in computer engineering or a degree in, I don't know, anything? Like is going to get a degree an option if you don't have one? Then we can start recommending like professional jobs. Not that the degree is necessarily required either, but don't sell yourself short. I mean, what's something you're passionate about? Just in general. Like in your spare time, what do you enjoy doing? Cuz I don't think I've ever... One of my joysticks is being funny. What is going on here? Oh, I had my finger down on a different button. I've always found that people who want something bad enough can go after and get it. It might take you more time than some other people to do it. And I'm not saying you should go out and try to be a doctor necessarily. If you don't have a passion for that, going to get that type of education is painful. But if, you know, there are other degrees that pretty much anybody could get. I mean, if you have a passion, if you have a passion for making money, like a business degree, continue to be a mechanic. So maybe like a mechanical engineering or something like that. And you could be building the cars. Maybe. Since you already have an education in repairing them, I'm gonna guess, that might become, pretty easy to you. And if you enjoy it, again, not saying it's the right answer, but might help you in the job hunt if you can get something higher end. Did it again. Do not feed. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. Let's just ignore. He's way over there. Oh. Are there like fairies on? I don't know. Don't think I can make that jump. Butterfly. If you had the money, you'd open up a workshop. Suppose there are rules about that kind of thing. You can't just do it out of your own garage.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
Oh, well, thank you for answering that question. Just want to make sure that that's an error. Oh, the fairies would help me back up if I go down there. So let's do it. Do. We need 3 to get the thing airborne, it looks like. Be fairly easy to start out, as the rent would be about 1K a month. That actually doesn't seem bad at all. For a garage. But maybe I'm crazy. I don't know the market, I guess, all that well. I haven't looked at commercial real estate in quite some time. Maybe I should. Never really think about it. Go buy myself an office. I don't need it, though. It's just a waste of money. In my case. Out of all the things that have come to light, or come to exist in the last, 20 years, I think my favorite is co-working spaces. The idea that you can basically rent a office with a bunch of other people and use it whenever you want kind of thing is, I think, a brilliant idea. At one point in time, I was using it for meetings and stuff. Because I didn't have a place to bring clients. I got an ad. These ads are killing Twitch. You're tech savvy. You ever thought of dual streaming? Yes. Like dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch and I mean, we could have it go every which way. I don't know if there's a compelling reason not to, but I just haven't. Kick, is it? I don't know, like, I mean, Kick is probably a smaller streamer community at this point, which means larger audience, or larger percentage, maybe? I died again. $95% of the earnings you keep. Yeah, I'm not doing this for the money though. 'I don't know. Bezos probably has better things to do with his money. I don't think Amazon considers Twitch a vital thing. I have been finding it interesting though how they've leveraged. I assume, and this might be a really big assumption, but I assume that part of what made streaming football games on Amazon Prime a thing was their Twitch network.
Castle too. See where it takes you.
But I could be wrong. So maybe somehow Twitch is backfeeding Prime in some meaningful way. Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. That's complicated. Suppose we could try it, though, one more time. I'll probably die doing it, but... And it sounds like you got a little bit of a entrepreneurial spirit to you, too, there, which is also a good thing. Trying to make businesses go. I forgot to jump. It's kind of dreary here today. Not a whole lot of sun. And never, like I said earlier, it never really did rain. But I have to admit, it made me miss Florida. Still a lot of... There's the return home. Just trying to figure out where I want to go. Do. Make our way to the return home, because I don't think we really have any more doors. Oh, we do have to get airborne for that. That was a mistake. Oh, why can't you have Twitch in the corner anymore like before? I have no idea what you're talking about. It's losing power. That's not cool. I thought I might need to change out a spark plug here soon in my vehicle. It stalled. Not like at high speed or anything, but like pulling away, it stalled out once. That was like 3 weeks ago, and it hasn't happened again, so I haven't really thought about it. It might have just been bad gas, too. I had gotten down kind of to the bottom of a tank. So it's possible. Gosh. Oh, you're talking on like a mobile device. That I don't know. I don't know when that's allowed and when it's not. Like, I feel like it has to do with how you minimize the app. But I could very well be wrong on that too. Because I know I had text stream like that not too long ago. When I was watching from my phone one day. Maybe you have another app running in the background that's trying to use audio or something? I'm just guessing. I really have no idea. I just assume that all things are insecure. That kind of takes care of the problem for me. A good place for those gems to have landed. Okay, how do we get up to the exit? We need 2 more ferries, it looks like. There's one. Oh, there's the other one. Really? Really? Amount of people I've heard, it doesn't matter what... I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. I just heard yesterday or the day before that Alexa changed their terms of service too, that now all recordings are going to get sent up to Amazon and blah blah blah. Whatever all that means. Do. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I hate them, because I also absolutely love them. But I do have a desire to replace them all with open source alternatives at some point in the not too distant future in my house. A little bit more ESP home and some self-running AI inside the house for language and stuff. But I do like the integration. There's something about being able, and I realize that it's been around since the 80s with the clapper, right? Clap on, clap off. Like, there have always been ways to remotely turn off lights without getting in and out of your chair or in and out of bed. But there is something to being able to, like, say, Alexa, turn off the lights. It's the epitome of laziness. It almost makes you feel like you have a servant there standing next to the light switch, which you don't, but it makes you feel like it. Okay, so that thing's making them big and or small. Okay, I understand now. Is that a door over there? No, it's just a teleporter pad to a dragon. So we gotta go that way.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
Dark Passage, Lofty Castle. That's Dark Passage. Yeah, we've had the AI conversation a few times here on stream. I have my mixed feelings about it. We'll see where it leads us. It probably will lead us somewhere bad.
Fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
We seen the balloon guy yet? I don't think we have. Oh, we'll do this one first. Bop, 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 bop. That guy looks dangerous off to the left. Interesting. Oh, so that guy got into armor. And I'm dead already. Levels are definitely getting harder. Do 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 do. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Kiss me. What just happened? Oh, now I'm Super Spyro. That's kind of fun. Now I'm regular Spyro. Let's do that one more time. Okay, so we cleared out this whole side. This is the only ledge that we can get to that we couldn't get to before. It has a floaty thingy right there, so we're probably headed up there. Let's get the thing, go to the floaty thingy, and then see what happens. Do-do-do. Good old purple dinosaur. Do-do-do. Butterflies for everyone. Okay. Costco.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Yeah. It was a good upgrade. Another fairy. Ow. Oh, we didn't get all the way to the chest. Guess we gotta do it again. Ah. Gems galore. Oh, floaty thingy. Do. I can probably make that jump. Can supercharging get me through that door? Bad guy. Bad guy, but a fairy. Do. Fireworks. Let's go straight. That was kind of boring.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the
We're
one
getting
who
close.
matters most. Nasty Nork.
Where do the dragons go after they disappear? Are they all dying? Is Spyro consuming them? So there's some stuff over there. We have 2 of the 3 dragons. Okay. Hole above me. Bad gameplay right there. Bad gameplay. Simple jump and I couldn't do it. Oh, lots more fairy stuff that I'm not ready for. Do. Oh, there's a fairy right here. Okay, we are still missing a lot of gems and a dragon. But at the moment, I have no idea where they are. Which means I skipped over them. There's a chest over there. I don't see a dragon though. Nothing up. Nope. So let's go back out. I wonder how much progress we've made tonight. We were just shy of like 50%, I think, when we started the night. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. I bet we're at up 15%, so maybe we might have hit 60. We'll check on the next screen. Do 60% exactly. Not too bad. Okay, so this is the route to go. Wait, is this just the beginning? Yes, yes it is. Went that way. We haven't gone super high up. What? We haven't found the balloon guy. Haunted Towers is where we just were. Oh, we didn't go that way. So I don't see any compelling reason to keep going that way. What was your hint? Oh, I think it was just kill the jesters. That goes back to the beginning. Ow. Oh, for a moment I thought it survived the fall. Okay, we've been over here. Ah, there's the balloon guy. Getting close. Ooh, a boss fight. We haven't done a boss fight in a while.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you. Nasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
Why not? Let's go see what the last world looks like. Assuming it's the last world. Big Dragon World. Delbin.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Nasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
Bring him on. I'm ready.
Reach the exit in each of Nasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork himself.
So we gotta find all the lands. Then we can challenge him. Okay.
Needle it.
Well, we started late. I think I want to save this for tomorrow. Looks like there's 4 levels total, probably. Plus Nork, so 5. Yeah, I think we'll save that for tomorrow. I think that makes more sense. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just be a slightly shorter than normal stream. I think we did good. Made good progress. We are going to go raid the Ninja of the Weasels of the Plays, who is, I believe, playing Kingdom Hearts 2, if he's doing what he said he was going to do earlier tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night, I think, actually, for the first time this month, maybe right on time at 6 o'clock Central. We'll have to see. But my calendar for tomorrow actually looks completely wide open, which hopefully means that. So hopefully, yeah, we'll roll with that. As always, join the Discord if you want to like communicate about other random things. Maybe you want to talk about the Minecraft server, something like that. I don't know. I saw Smiley on it earlier today. Hope they were having a good time with it. And on that note, hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow and we beat this game. That might be the plan for tomorrow. So unless my magic band magically appears or I order a new one and it gets here in less than 24 hours. That won't happen though. So with that, stay healthy, stay safe, and until next trip, see ya.